Mitchell out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Wiggins in at the 4. And for Los Angeles, DeAndre Ayton is out there with James. Then there's Marcus Smart, then it's Jake LaRavia, and it's Doncic in at the point. As a team, when you're trying to construct your best lineups, what are you looking for, Greg?
You know, I think balance is probably number one. Each lineup has to have enough defense and offense. Otherwise, you're just vulnerable.
Hero with it. Adebayo, a screen on Smart. Takes a 13-footer. Hero, no good. And so it's Ayton with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Yeah, those opposing crowds can put you off balance at the stripe, but you got to block out the noise and make those free throws.
Now here's Powell. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Chicago. 6 to shoot, outside Mitchell. From outside, off the mark. On offense, here are the Lakers. Doncic passes to LaRavia. Now here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, this is what they want from Ayton. Play big.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
You know, it's not his forte, but still, Luka can hit threes and keeps you honest.
It's Powell on the wing. He's covered by LaRavia. Adebayo, a screen on Smart. Good work there as it goes.
Well, it took them 4 tries to get their first bucket. Let's see if they can build off that.
Doncic passes to James. Back to Doncic. Lets the 3 fly. Adebayo grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
It's Powell on the wing. He's covered by LaRavia. For 3. That's good from Powell on the assist from Adebayo.
An extremely reliable three-point weapon. Powell is taking that every chance he gets.
Doncic passes to Ayton. Ayton with a screen to the inside. And stolen by Adebayo. Outside for Mitchell. Hero outside. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, Adebayo makes his living on the interior. He's so dangerous close to the bucket.
And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
Now here's Hero. 17 points for him last game against Chicago.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Please put your hands together for your Lakers.
As we get deeper into the season, the Eastern Conference standings are really taking shape. Let's take a look. You look at Miami, they're hoping to break out from 8th place in the back half of the season.
I think for the Heat, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
Now here's Smart. Still no points. Will it go? James, that's good.
I mean, the point forward skills of LeBron James. I mean, just running that play beautifully.
Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen. Here's Hero, and it's Miami with another.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Smart outside, back to Doncic. James against Wiggins. Shot is up. The shot by James, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Wow, it's good.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
James outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now Mitchell, checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Hero for three. LeBron with the rebound. Lakers trail by 7. Kicks it out to Smart. Launches a three. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Hero. Miami moving it around. Wiggins outside. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Doncic finds Ayton. LaRavia outside. Here's Doncic. Now Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist from Smart. Doncic has got 6 points.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
Here's Powell. 5 points in the game. Outside Adebayo. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Miami making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. All right, let's take this chance to see the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These are the current leading scorers. Number 1, Luka Doncic.
He's the guy every defense fears. Can't even slow him down right now.
And here's Smart. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 6. Here's James. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Back to Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen. Wiggins for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Now here's Ayton. He had 9 points in his last time out. Arabia passes to James. Out left to the wing. Adebayo against Ayton. Just 5 on the clock. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game. And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And that sends Luka Doncic to the free throw line. It's on Tyler Hero. Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Vincent comes in for LaRavia, and Miami also making a switch. Larson's checked in.
Shooting 1.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Fred.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Lakers trail by 3. And here's Doncic. 38 points for him last game against San Antonio.
And not just exerting himself scoring the ball, also showing energy on defense as evidenced by his 3 steals on the game.
Now here's Adebayo. Hero outside. Here's the teardrop, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, look, Hero is a tough competitor. He doesn't back away from getting hit while shooting the ball.
Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
Ware's checked in for Miami. And for Tyler Hero, people immediately think of the shooting, but there's much more to his game, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., look, he's much improved as a playmaker. As a rookie, he only averaged about 2 assists. But last year, I think he was over 5, and he gives a consistent effort at the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Larson following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Pass to Adebayo. Hero outside. Adebayo, a screen on Doncic. It's Adebayo, high post. From downtown. Outside Jaquez. Launches it. Doncic pulls down the board.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Hayes finds Doncic. Back to Hayes. Here's Vincent. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Miami leading by 3. Here's Ware. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Doncic with it. 12 points for him. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, working without the ball. Smart can play the 1. He can also shift over and be a catch-and-shoot guy.
Pass to Hero. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Luka Doncic has studied LeBron James' game for a long time, and now they're teammates. Luka said, "It's a dream come true. I always look up to him. I think we both make our teams better. Our IQ is very high. Just having 2 guys like that on the court helps the whole team out." BA, back to you.
Quite a tandem. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Hero. He's got 10. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And now a 9-point Heat lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Adebayo with it. He's defended by Hayes. Stolen by Ayton. Now Vincent. Yet to see a basket. From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by Ware.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And stolen by Hayes. Smart outside. Pass to Doncic. And here's Ayton. Ware covers. They need this. And it's finished off by Ayton as he lays it in. Ayton's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, at his size, Ayton can absorb contact easily.
Hero left side. Hits a 3-pointer. Hero's got 16 points now.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Doncic passes to Vincent. Here's Ayton. doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. And it's Doncic missing. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a 10-point game. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hero outside. The 3-ball. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Lakers shooting around 40% early on here. Doncic outside. This one for 3. He can't hit that time. And so it's Miami earning this break in the action, up 10. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
LeBron James out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Hayes. Then it's Connect. And it's Vincent in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
At the line for Los Angeles, LeBron James. One shot.
And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Here's James, following the bucket by the Heat. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Jovic.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Where? That's good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Hayes, and finished off by Hayes.
Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the rim, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
Powell outside. Miami moving it around. Pass to Ware. Back to Powell. Clock at 6. Here's Larson from the arc. Back to Jaquez. Here's Powell. Here's Larson. No points so far. Now here's Ware. Over Hayes. And it's Ware missing. Hayes against Jaquez. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Pass to Jovic. Here's Jaquez. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Powell's shot is off.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
And here's James. Kleber outside. To the inside. Pass to James. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Now here's Ware. Oh, there's the alley. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Greg.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, A definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Smith's checked in. Yakachonis is checked in for Miami. Miami leading by 6. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Three-pointer. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Great use of the bounce pass there. You gotta love that.
Outside connect. Back to Smith. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Marcus Smart's checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Connect. And Miami with a change here too. Hero's checked in.
Smith, shooting 1.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Lakers trail by 6. Hayes finds James. Now Smart. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Hayes, the pass to James. Takes the 3. That's his 4th miss in 7 shots.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Hero for 3. Rebound by the Lakers.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
Pass to Smith. Fires for 3. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Smith's got 6.
A dead-eye shooter, Nick Smith, is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
Here's Hero. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Heat with the lead. Now here's Hero. He's got 18. Has to Ware. Here's Jovic. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Powell. Another shot. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. Here are the Lakers now. They're on a 16-7 run. Oh my goodness! Smart with a tough finish.
And don't judge Smart by his size. A little physicality isn't enough to stop him.
Hero looking around. Out to Powell. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Powell.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
And there's the lob. Powell with a steal. Oh, deflected. It's Powell on the wing. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the Heat's Eric Spoelstra, now the longest tenured head coach in the NBA stand.
His 18th season in this role, been with the Heat over 30 years, having gotten his start in Miami as a video coordinator, and this run is the 3rd longest all time after Jerry Sloan and Greg Popovich.
He misses the free throw. Stand while they're cobbling together an offense. The Heat will always compete defensively.
Well, BA, only 2 seasons in the last 3 decades have the Heat been below average in defensive rating, making that commitment a key pillar of the Heat culture.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Laravius subbed in for Smith.
No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late.
That gives him the lead. James has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Adebayo is screen on Smart. Powell passes to Adebayo. Adebayo with a powerful jam.
Well, Bam at 6'9" might be undersized at his position, but he plays with such incredible intensity.
Doncic into the lane. And Doncic hammers it home.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul. Kleba, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Mitchell's checked in for Miami. Pass to Hero. Adebayo is screen on Smart. Hero hits the target from 18 feet. Hero's got 20 points.
Well, when you put Hero in the pick and roll action, you apply pressure on the defense. Tyler is so tough to stop.
Now here's Doncic. 17 points in the game. Kleba passes to Smart. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Doncic. Fires the 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Ware's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Hero for 3. That shot off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Inside. Jumps up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Mitchell to pass to Hero. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Hero's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, there's the answer from Hero. One of the best from three-point range in the league.
Doncic on the wing from behind the arc. Luka drops the triple.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Pass to Ware. Hero outside. Mitchell finds Hero. Now here's Ware. He's covered by Ayton. 6 to shoot. Miami needs to get off a shot here. From deep, Mitchell. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Oh, Doncic from way out there.
He just has a great feel from the perimeter tonight. 3 triples in the first quarter, and he keeps them coming.
Pass to Adebayo. And here's Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Smart. Hero for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Doncic on the wing. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Kleba passes to Doncic. And he can't get that one.
2 minutes remaining.
Miami trailing.
2 minutes.
Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Mitchell against Doncic. Ayton, a screen on Mitchell. And here's Doncic outside. Rebound by the Heat. They've led by as many as 11. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls. Here's Ware. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Smart outside. Pass to Aiden. And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 8 now. Hero outside. Ware the screen. Hero no good.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Ayton. Drops in the layup for 2. Ayton's got 6.
Well, Ayton has always been a solid offensive rebounder, and he's got the numbers to back it up.
Wiggins for 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Doncic with it. Picked up by Ware. And here's Ayton. 6 points for him. Over Hero. The rebound by Ware. Outside Adebayo. Pass to Hero. From deep. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Miami out in front, up 1. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm joined by Coach Eric Spoelstra. Spo, what encouraged you from what you saw in the first half?
Well, definitely the pace. You can feel it, you can see it. We were able to turn some of those stops into pitch heads and early attacks, but guys are playing fast and just need to get in a better rhythm.
Thanks, Coach.
We'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Before we go any further, a look ahead to the games yet to be played tonight. And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with?
That's tough, Ernie, but I got to pick Wemby. Playing alongside of him, that's just going to be too good to pass up.
Well, I'll tell you what, May 19th, I'm teaming up with the Ant-Man. 1-2 punch, baby.
Very interesting. Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a pretty even matchup.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
Which I suppose accounts for the low turnover total. Or that's just me. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
The Lakers trail. Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Bam Adebayo. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Hero in at the shooting guard position. Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years. But truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Now here's LaRavia. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
See, a guy like Ayton can power through a foul. And now he's got himself a chance at another bucket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for one, DeAndre Ayton.
And the free throw, no good.
Well, I appreciate how focused DeAndre Ayton is on excelling at what he does best. His primary concern is being a force in the paint on both ends.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 1. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Guys?
Good priorities. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Mitchell, the pass to Hero. Back to Mitchell. Wiggins outside. Adebayo sets a screen. That one is cash from Wiggins.
Yeah, from the perimeter, Wiggins can be very, very efficient. You just can't allow him to find those looks.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Mitchell. Here's Adebayo. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Great possession. When they get it to Bam inside, good things happen.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Miami, Bam Adebayo. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Yeah, you look at the different ways Bam Adebayo can impact the game. He's a player everyone wants on their team.
And so he hits both. Here's Doncic. 26 points for him. Tries it from the top of the key. And Hero grabs the board. Hero's got 4 rebounds in the game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. The 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Now, here is James. He's got 10. And it's Doncic missing. Heat leading by 5. Outside Adebayo. Pass to Mitchell. Powell outside. Adebayo, a screen on Ayton. Powell for 3. Connects from downtown. Powell's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Now James. Here's Larabia. And again, the Lakers, no good. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Outside Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Over Smart. And there's another one for the Heat.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
It's time, everyone. All right.
A group of teams that love to run. The NBA leaders in fast break scoring. The Heat in second.
And make no mistake, this team loves to get out and run. Whenever they see space to leak out and score fast, they go strong.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pass to Doncic. Here's LaRavia. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his third assist of the night. Mitchell with the ball. Wiggins outside. Miami moving it around. Hero for three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Takes a three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Now here's Powell. Give him 8. Ooh, basket interference. Lakers trail by 4. James, a screen on Mitchell. LaRavia outside. Pass to James. Shoots over Wiggins. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, always amazing to watch a man Ayton's size fly up there like that.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've led by as many as 11. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road. Now here's Mitchell. Hero for 3. James with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
LaRavia outside. Over Hero. James can't get it to go. Miami has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Outside Mitchell. It's Powell on the wing. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort.
Pass to LaRavia for the lead. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Oh, tough bucket. Wiggins.
Yeah, that's on the defense there. Now, you can't let Wiggins get this kind of positioning inside.
Now Doncic. He has 29 now. Gets the 3 to fall. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Powell passes to Mitchell. Powell sets a screen. It's Powell on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now Los Angeles with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Back to Ayton. Doncic finds Ayton. James outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The Heat have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Here's Mitchell. Powell outside. The baseline J is on the way. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, what I like about Powell is that he takes what's available. When you give him these mid-range J's, he's more than happy to fire away.
Now, here is James. Smart for 3. Rebound Miami. Hero's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And how about Marcus Smart, Coach? A 3-time NBA Hustle Award winner.
Yeah, NBA, not to mention a former Defensive Player of the Year. For a 6'3" guard, he's about as physical a presence as you'll find.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Lakers trail by 3. James deciding where to go with it. Just too much to handle inside.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
It's stolen by James. Here's Doncic. Nails the baby hook. Doncic has got 34.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And it's Ware missing. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. And finished off by Hayes.
Great pass by Smart. On time, on target.
Marcus Smart.
Heat trail by 3. Powell outside. Hero for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Well, the Lakers shooting it at 52%. Here's Doncic. Luka with the bully ball inside.
Oh my, tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
So it's Miami now. Now here's Hero. 28 points for him. Driving to the basket. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
And Miami has possession, following the score by Los Angeles. To the left wing. To shoot. Nice shot from the wing. Hero's got 9 points now in the second half.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Pass to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining.
Ayton, the screen on Hero. Doncic passes to Ayton. And Ayton, throw it down.
The big fella, Ayton, suspended in the air as he's creating.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Lakers with some changes. Connects checked in for LeBron. And Vincent is subbed in for Smart. Miami also changing it up. Jovic, he's checked in for Adebayo. Larson comes in for Norman Powell. .146 left in the third quarter. Pass to Larson. Here's Ware. He's covered by Ayton. And here's Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Jovic passes to Jaquez. Hero for 3. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside connect. 1:15 left in the third quarter of the game. Off target from outside. Heat trail by 5. To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. Pass to connect. Ayton finds Doncic. There's the triple. And again for 3.
Oh my, he is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. From 11 feet away, no good off the back of the rim. Los Angeles leading by 8. Pass to Vincent. Doncic left side. Here's an 8-footer. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside, here's Jaquez. Banked it in off the glass. Jaquez has gotten his first basket of the night.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And here's Doncic. And he's got 41 now. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
It's got to be a sense of urgency right now, okay? Any kind of tip out or 50-50 ball, we got to own that. And then we got to communicate. I don't know, but it's got to be a real sense of urgency.
Coach Spoelstra begging his guys to be more assertive in all aspects of the game.
And in close games, Coach Spo is solid at knowing how to get his guys to kick it up a notch.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Connect is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then there's LeBron James. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Hayes in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now, here's James. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Screen by James. There's the 3. Vincent can't hit.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Pass to Powell. Here's Jovic. It's Jaquez on the wing. Here's Larson. Powell for 3. It's rebounded by Kleber. Vincent outside. Outside Connect. Pass to Kleber. Hayes inside. Ware covers. Now here's Vincent. The 3. Can't get it to drop.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Here's Larson. Powell right side. Here's Jovic. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Sharing the ball has become an emphasis for Jovic, and he's increased his assist total.
James with the ball. Outside Connect. Screen by James. The 3 is up. And it's Miami with a rebound. Pass to Powell. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now just a 2-point Laker lead.
Well, coming out of the half, he's been much more aggressive, helping them space the floor.
Vincent outside. Ball stolen. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Down low. Here's Larson. It's blocked. Now Hayes. James up top. Jaquez covers. The fadeaway. Hits the front of the rim and out. Miami's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Pass to Jovic. Here's Larson. Up top, Powell. To tie it up. Yes, it's good. It's a tie ball game.
Boy, he's really turned it around since the break. In a bit of a rhythm now.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick, who wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Changes here for the Lakers. Marcus Smart comes in for Connect. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. And Miami also making a switch. Hero, he's checked in for Jovic. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done. So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Hayes. Kleba outside. James, a screen on Hero. Smart passes to Doncic. To stop the drought. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And here's Hero. To the inside. Up to Powell. Pass to Hero. Back to Powell to take the lead. Rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Hawkes against Kleba. Doncic on the wing. Doncic on the wing. Goes back up. And that one drops for him. Doncic has got 45 points.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Hero. Here's Larson. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Lakers in the lead. Smart outside. Back to James. Here's Kleba. Offline with a 3. And the Heat with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And it's Ware missing.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Kleba passes to Doncic. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Now James. Powell covers. James outside. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. And it's Smart missing. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Pass to Hero to take the lead. Knocks it down from distance. Hero's got 35 in the game.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
James passes to Doncic. James, a screen on Hero. Back to James. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Hero outside. Jacks up a 3. And again, Miami with a triple. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Smart. 3-pointer. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And here's Hero, guarded by Doncic. Doncic against Hero. Outside Hawkes. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from 3. And now it's a 5-point Heat lead.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Smart outside. Pass to Kleba. Hero against Doncic. Here's the 3. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Now here's Hero. Puts up a 3. Ware, that's good. Ware's got 5 points in the quarter.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
James outside. Kleba outside. Powell against James. Doncic outside, looking to end the run. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Ayton, he's checked in for Los Angeles. LaRavia comes in for Kleba. Miami also changing it up. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Ware. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Jaquez. And Mitchell's subbed in for Larson. Heat leading by 5. Hero outside. Wiggins against James. Wiggins looking around. Hero for 3. Drops in the 3. Hero's got 41.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Mitchell finds Powell. From deep three-point land. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Well, it doesn't take much for Powell to catch fire. And when this happens, there's little you can do to stop it.
Marcus Smart can't get the 3.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Now Hero. Now Mitchell. Powell! The 3 ball is down!
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Spins. James. Oh! Huge slam by LeBron!
And it's always fun to watch James do his thing. What a move by LeBron.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. Here's Hero. Adebayo, a screen on Smart. Now Adebayo. Oh! An answer slam!
Well, defensively, if you're letting Adebayo get rolling, it's time to rethink your approach.
Now, here is James. Doncic outside. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. From downtown. Cash from downtown.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Bucket!
Even though he's a little older now, wow, LeBron can still rip off some incredible moves.
The drive by Powell. Here's Hero. Takes a 3. Doncic there for the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
On the wing, Smart. No good from 3.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Heat.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Tyler Hero.
Well, we saw some it.
Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Now it's a 4-way tie between himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian Lillard.
no problem for Miami as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Tyler, we know you are never shy. What gives you that confidence to let it fly when the pressure is on?
I like taking the big shot. My teammates, my coaches, they all trust me, put me in the right spots, and sometimes I make a couple big shots here and there.
Well, you give them a reason to trust as well. Congratulations.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Tyler Hero.